Season 6 is slamming home new rewards, challenges, and cards to obliterate your opponents in My Team.
It all starts with your season reward, so don't miss claiming the newest legend to the Lakers timeline, Diamond Luka Doncic, who can evo to a pink diamond to become the newest star in your My Team.
And every 10 levels, your lineup will be elevated this season with Pink Diamond Robert Williams III, level 10, the legendary handles of Galaxy Opal Rafer.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Randall in at the 4 spot. And for the Hornets, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Z in at the point. So, Clark, here we are, the home stretch of the NBA season.
Yep, and now we get a chance, BA, to see who has something left in the tank. You certainly don't want to peak too early, but you do want to be steady as you move towards the latter part of the season and postseason play.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Miller, stolen by Miller. Now the Hornets moving it up. Ball passes to Miller. Here's Z. Hey, from beyond the arc, sinks it. What range from downtown.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Dillingham. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Nurkic with some nice D. To the inside. Tries again. And it's Bridges laying it in.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
And Minnesota calls time here. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with it. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Randall finds Gobert. Back to Randall. Out to the right wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. He buries it from 3.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Z. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he gets the bucket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Julius Randle.
In transition, Randle extremely mobile for a power forward.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the paint. here's ball. Defense is right there. The shot. The shot by Z, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Randall. Back to Gobert. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Bridges, right side. To the wing, right side. Here's Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got his second basket.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. That shot off. Great D that time from Miller. Here's Z, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Z. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And here's Alexander Walker, averaging around 6 a game. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Hornets with a lead. Miller with it, now guarded by McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason. But their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Miller hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And it's always a great time to check on the power rankings. Things heating up here in March. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Miller. McDaniels, that's good.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Z. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Z's got 6 points. Pass to Gobert, and here's McDaniels. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
This one for 3. And Charlotte another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Dillingham, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. McDaniels passes to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Low block shot. Bridges, good on the shot.
Well, he's very dependable from that area, so Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Here's Dillingham. Gobert with it. Pass to Dillingham. Unloads. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Ball right side. And he makes it. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Alexander Walker. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Ball passes to Z. Nurkic with the ball. McDaniels with the rebound. Down low. Here's Randall. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Miles Bridges.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The shot by Z, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass the ball. And that one drops for him. Ball's got 8.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And Minnesota calls time here. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. Number 1, Charlotte.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Great D that time from Mann. Charlotte leading by 6. In the middle of his 3rd year in the league, Clark, Trey Mann was traded out of OKC.
Yeah, that team was so deep, that Thunder team, B.A. It was hard for Mann to find playing time, and now he's got a chance to play more with the expanded minutes. He's shown you that he can get it done at both ends.
Okogie's shot is off.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Ingles from outside. No luck on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside man. Pass to Williams. Now Ball. Really played well against Golden State in his last game.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the center a little bit.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's DiVincenzo. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And Williams punches it home.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Hachimura outside to end the drought. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Outside man. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Free throw good. Hachimura. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Smith, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. And both free throws good for Hachimura.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. And the pass to Okogie. Five to shoot. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's DiVincenzo. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Here's Ingles. A 12-point game. Another miss by Minnesota. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Diabate. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Outside, Ingles. Hornets leading by 14. Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Then it's Smith. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Z in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He picked up 54 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Randall, coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Here's Smith, pass to Z. Back to Smith. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 13. McDaniels inside, guarded by Miller, and the bucket is good. McDaniels got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Smith. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in for Reed.
Hornets foul. 0-0. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Here's Randall.
You know, as a defender, Bridges is pretty intimidating. I mean, he does a good job of working at keeping you smothered up.
Here's DiVincenzo covering. Charlotte, no good that time either.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 6. Pass to Randall. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Bridges.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Nurkic passes to Miller. Here's Z. Inside. Nurkic shot is good. Nurkic has gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a bucket. McDaniels. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West. You take a look at the Timberwolves holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they have to be considered one of the teams to watch for in the postseason. Not many teams have accomplished more than they have this season.
Well, having shown flashes of brilliance several times during the regular season, they're in a very good spot in terms of the playoff picture.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Knocked away. Stolen by Miller. Here's Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellows inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Ball. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Here's Z. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Bridges. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's just... case of desire. Bridges wanting it more.
To the middle. Randall against Bridges. The fader. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's ball. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
He shoots a three. The shot by Z, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. Outside McDaniels. Fires the three. Miller pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Bridges, right side. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Randall. 6 points for him. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got rebound number 8 now. Miller on the wing. Pass to Z. He puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Z's got 19 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Minnesota calls time here. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Here's Z after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. DiVincenzo against ball. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Man, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hits both from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Ingles, no good. Hornets leading by 19. Down low. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. And they get it back. Gobert, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. A 21-point lead, the biggest of the game. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Here's Z, covered by Alexander Walker. Bridges lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Gobert. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Here's Z. Pass to man. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Z, the pass to man. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
I just love the ball movement.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Now Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
See the pass to Bridges. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Now here's Ingles. No made baskets yet. Inside. It's blocked.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
The shot by Diabate, no good. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Hachimura. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hachimura's got 6 points.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Bridges, left side. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Flipping the switch right now. There's no stopping Miles Bridges. He knows it, and his teammates do too.
Timberwolves shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Bridges misses. The Timberwolves shooting just 32% here in the second. Here's Alexander Walker. Out to Hachimura. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And so it's Charlotte with it. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Goes to Minnesota. Substitution for your Hornets, Nick Smith.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in total control, up by 29 going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Charlotte has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dillingham. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Pass to Gobert. And here's Alexander-Walker. Looking to get back on track. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Takes it inside. Dillingham, no good. And Charlotte shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Nurkic. To the inside. Ball. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges misses. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Here's Dillingham. Minnesota again missing.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
3 on the clock. And the shot goes down. 2 points. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now here's Gobert, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Z's shot is good.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Here's Dillingham to end the run. Basket's good. Dillingham's got 8.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Down low. Here's Ball, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Dillingham. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Alexander-Walker. Pass to Dillingham. Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Z. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Dillingham. 11 points in the game. Here's Randle. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Z. He's got 24. From downtown, he drops it from range. Z's got 6 here in the quarter. Here's Randle. He strikes the ball away again.
The steals don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts and tenacity he's shown on the defensive end all year is awe-inspiring. Charlotte gets it back. Shots blocked. And they're able to recover. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. McDaniels, the rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Rising to meet the challenge of that interior defense. What a play by Miller.
Pass to Randall. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Z. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gobert up top. To the middle. Here's Dillingham. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yes, his playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's Z, covered by Alexander Walker. And here's McDaniels. He has 7. Pass to Alexander Walker. They shoot again. Gobert no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Z. 30 points in the game. Bridges outside. Here's Z. That 3's off the mark. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Outside, Green to the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike.
And Charlotte making a change here. Okogie's checked in.
1 shot.
And that one misses. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
Substitution
making a switch here. Here's Z. Connects from downtown. Z's got 33.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
They've got Williams. He's out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And here's Charlotte now, following the score by Minnesota. The shot by Z, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Reed. Hachimura in the post. He's guarded by man. Clock at 4. Randall drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
That's on Grant Williams.
Team foul.
But he has his momentum going forward.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Randall's playing downhill. It's really a foul waiting to happen.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
So he gets them both. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Here's Diabate. Hey, expanding his range. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 7th rebound here tonight. Blocked! Charlotte's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Inside, here's Williams. Got a hand on it.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randle, otherwise he's going to block him.
And we're going to have a jump ball. So it's the Hornets now. Here's Shannon. Williams defending. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. On the wing, Hachimura. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
To the middle. Pass to Z. The 3-ball. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Hachimura with the ball. Here's Shannon. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys. Showing us why right there.
Hornets foul. Josh Okogie. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Smith, he's checked in for man. That one misses. Charlotte has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Z. The shot no good. Nice D from Alexander Walker. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. "14 feet away." Williams grabs the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Williams. Here's Z. And the 3-pointer goes. Z's got 39.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
Ingles from outside. Nails it from 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Diabate. Here's Z. Covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Z. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. Ingles passes to Randle. Here is DiVincenzo. Over Williams. DiVincenzo can't hit. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Z.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Here's Diabate following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Z. Oh, he tries a 3. Offensive board, Diabate. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now here's Smith. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Misses the 3. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.